And then Yeshua continued in Luke chapter 12. I came to send fire on the earth, and how I wish it were already kindled. But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how distressed I am till it is accomplished. He was baptized terribly. And then he said, do you suppose that I came to give peace on earth? I tell you, not at all. Rather division. For from now on, 5 in one house will be divided, 3 against 2, 2 against 3. Father will be divided against son, and son against father. Mother against daughter, and daughter against mother. Mother-in-law against daughter-in-law, daughter-in-law against mother-in-law. What he means is there will be a separating between believers and non-believers. He calls it wheat and chaff, those who believe and those who refuse to believe. Let me read from Eugene's. And he said, this was prophesied actually, when he said, mother against father and daughter against mother. It was prophesied. And he says, I have come to start a fire on the earth. How I wish it were blazing right now. I have come to change everything, turn everything right side up. How I long for it to be finished. Do you think I came to smooth things over and make them nice? Not so. I have come to disrupt and confront. From now on, when you find 5 in a house, it will be 3 against 2 and 2 against 3. And then he continues with all the relationships. Then he turned to the crowd and he said, when you see clouds coming from the west, you say, storm's coming, and you're right. And when you see winds coming out of the south, you say, this will be a hot one, and you're right. Frauds. You don't know how to tell. You know how to tell a change in weather. So don't tell me you can't tell a change in season, the God season that we are in right now. You don't have to be a genius to understand these things. Just use your common sense, the kind that you use if, while being taken to court, you decide to settle up with your accuser on the way, knowing that if the case went to the judge, you would probably go to jail and pay for every last penny of the fine. That's the kind of decision I'm asking you to take. And Yeshua said, he says, whenever you see a cloud rising in the west, immediately you say, a shower is coming, and so it is. And when you see the south wind blowing, you say, oh, that's going to be hot weather, and it is. Hypocrites, you can discern the face of the sky and the earth, and how is it that you do not discern this time? Yes, and why even of yourselves do you not judge what is right? When you go with your adversary to the magistrate, make every effort along the way to settle with him, lest he drag you to the judge, and the judge deliver you to the officer, and the officer throw you in prison. I tell you, you shall not depart from there until you have paid every last cent. And this was the book of Luke, chapter 12. Strong, strong words from Yeshua. He says, I am telling you, and you are not believing. Thanks be to God. Father, let every word that I have spoken, if it be from you, let it penetrate the hearts and minds of those who are listening. And Father, let it accomplish that unto which you sent it. In Messiah Yeshua's name, holy and awesome name, I pray. Amen. Be blessed and have a wonderful Friday. Shabbat Shalom.